or friend. But question, but isn't there a part of you that wants to be a trusted friend too, or do you just put yourself in the parent box? No. Okay. No, that's a no. What I say. This gentle parenting in, Mrs. Obama. But Kelly, this is the thing. It's like once you decide you want your child to be your friend, now you're worried about them liking you. That's right. And there's so much of parenting that has nothing to do with them liking you. So much of what you're going to have to teach them is counter to what they want. That's right. You know, with a friend, you want them happy all the time. Yes. Your kids have to learn how to live in their unhappiness. They have to learn how to live with unfairness. And they have to learn it in their house. Their first bout of unfairness can't be at school, you know, or when they're 30 or friend. But question.
Let me tell you something. From the interview that I saw the other day to this snippet of the larger interview that I saw, Miss Obama has been dropping some gems, okay? Michelle Obama has been on it, and she been putting people in their place sneakily. Let me tell you something. One of the biggest problems we have right now when it comes to these modern women and this and that, it doesn't just stem from them being adults and growing up now. It stems from the parenting that they experienced. It extends from their mama wanting to be their homegirl, their friend. Okay? They acting like they the same. They talk about men the same way, they this and that. The way that they vent to their daughters. I'm just being real. The way that they vent to them, the way that they talk about even that daughter's father to the daughter, the conversations that they allow their children to be privy to. This is where a lot of the problems stem from. Because a lot of these younger girls from a young age start thinking that they grown. Get themselves mixed up into all kinds of foolishness thinking that they're grown. And what makes them think that they're grown? Because there's no differentiation between mother and child. Y'all can be mad at me if you want to. I ain't say it. Michelle Obama said it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I'm just being real. There's no differentiate. They grow up all the time looking like friends. And then when they go out and they start doing things and start experiencing things, experimenting in life, then you try to tell them, oh, you can't do this and you can't do that. Who do you think you are? You're not grown. But none of your actions with me growing up has told me that I'm not grown. All of your actions have told me that I'm grown. So then why are you expecting something different from me? Why are you expecting me to turn out and be somebody else? Why are you expecting a different side of me? You didn't raise me. You were my friend. Listen.
But isn't there a part of you that wants to be a trusted friend too, or do you just put yourself in the parent box? No. Okay. No, that's a no. What I say. This gentle parenting in, Mrs. Obama. But Kelly, this is the thing. It's like once you decide you want your child to be your friend, now you're worried about them liking you.
I'm just going to let her go ahead and do this because she got an attitude. Oh, I'm just going to let her go ahead and say this because, if she don't get her way, she just throw her fit. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and do this because if I don't do it, then this is going to happen. There should be no control. Listen, I don't know about anybody else, but I grew up from the school of you need to go get yourself somewhere and go sit down. And when grown folks are talking, we're not talking to you. Okay, my family they were the best at that. Okay, they would be having a grown folks conversation and see a kid walk past, and you would get scolded by everybody. Everybody is like, "Why are you looking at us? We talking to you? Why are you standing here looking at us? You don't have kids to go play with? Go play with your cousins. Go play with this. Go outside, because we're not talking to you, and what we're discussing is none of your business. It's outside of your age range." You know when you become a friend to your parent? When you become grown. When you can start to relate to your parent based off of your life experiences, based off of the changes that you go through. A lot of women become the closest to their mothers after they have children because they have a whole different level of understanding. And I'm solely talking about the relationship between mothers and daughters right now because the daughters are the ones that we see acting a clear fool. a clear fool. Just being real. Especially when it comes to relationships. A lot of the women out here lately, or nowadays, they can't even put water on to boil. They don't even know what that means because their mom was a homegirl talking about, oh yeah, well, we could just get something to eat tonight. Oh yeah, we can just, we could just order in, or we could just do this, or we could just do that, and did not teach them the life skills. They didn't teach them that. Life skills? What are you talking about? Teach you life skills? Teach you how to cook? Teach you how to clean? Teach you how to be organized? Teach you how to do this? Teach you how to do that? They weren't worried about that. They worried about, oh, well, let her live her life. Let her do this. Let her do that. Because I'm her homegirl. Oh, I don't want to pressure her to clean because I know she must be tired from school. Tired from what school? Yeah. When we were growing up, my mom didn't play. And I'm so grateful for that. And the thing is, a lot of the younger girls, they have stricter parents or parents who, are guiding them. Right? They're saying, okay, you don't have to wear the full lashes, the makeup, the this, or that at 12. What are you going to grow into? How are you going to grow up and grow into things? No, you don't need to be partying from this age. Grow up. Be this age. Stay at this age. Then when you go to the next age, be that age. You have time. A lot of these young people feel like they have no time to do anything. They just want to do everything at once. No, you cannot skip the process of growth because then you're going to get older and you're going to have an immature mentality because you're still thinking from this age when you leveled up to try to be another age. Parenting. And I have to. Both parents are extremely essential. We need our fathers. We need our mothers. Fathers are made to seem like they're the secondary parent, that they don't matter that much. It's not true. Very vital in your children's growth, both male and female. But you see, mothers, they were in your body. Mothers, they are the women that your daughters are going to become. Okay, now I'm not talking about people who deal with childhood trauma and change and break generational curses. We're talking about before all of that, before they get to the point of breaking the curses, they become what they saw. And men attract what they saw. So it's a high standard for that woman. And when you're trying to be their friend, and we're going to talk about for the young men now as well. When you're trying to be your son's friend, as a mother, as a father, whatever. You know what happens? A lot of these men, when they have no respect for their parents, no respect for authority, they go outside and have no respect for authority. And then y'all be on the road crying, oh, my son, I can't believe the streets got him. Where were you? Where were you? There's some kids that make decisions and they have great families, great homes, families that were not putting up with mess, and they are just determined to do bad. Cool. We talking about the kids who are latchkey kids trying to figure things out on their own because you too busy trying to do you. You want them to hurry up and grow up so they can do them so you don't have to guide them and watch them anymore because you're tired of it. You don't feel like it. Where are you? I love that Kelly brought up gentle parenting because the thing is, listen, sometimes you need correction and direction before we can have the gentle conversation. I'm not going to break that down. Read between the lines of what I'm saying.
And there's so much of parenting that has nothing to do with them liking you. So much of what you're going to have to teach them is counter to what they want.
That's right.
You don't want to do the dishes. You don't want to clean your room. You don't want to make your bed. But if I don't teach you these skills, you're going to grow up and you're going to be nasty. House going to be a wreck. Life going to be a wreck. You don't want to have responsibilities. You don't want to have chores. But if you grow up, you're going to be irresponsible. You want to sleep in late. You want to do this. You want to do that. But it's not conducive to being a productive person. It's not conducive to how you're supposed to maneuver in society. It's not conducive to that type of behavior. You want to hang out all night. You want to go with the friends. You want your friends to come pick you up and you guys can go here and there and there. It's not conducive. gallivanting around with people who don't have the best morals and they don't have the best upbringing, and you're looking for them for leadership is not conducive. So you can't go. Oh, you mad? Okay, cry in your room. You'll get over it. You'll be all right. But as a parent, you're stepping in, you're keeping them safe, you're protecting them, you're guiding them.
You know what? You with a friend, you want them happy all the time.
Yes.
Your kids have to learn how to live in their unhappiness. They have to learn how to live with unfairness, and they have to learn it in their house. They have
to learn how to live with unhappiness. They have to learn how to live with unfairness, and they have to learn it in their house. You have to learn that I said you have to go to bed at 8 o'clock from now before you go to school, and the teacher says, no, you're not allowed to use your phone during class, and you throwing a fit because nobody ever told you no. Or you have to wait till you get a job, and they tell you, well, we're firing you because you came to work late every single day, and we told you that you're not allowed to come to work, and you throwing a fit, acting crazy in the job in front of the people. They got to call security to escort you out the building because you don't know how to act because you're throwing a tantrum because you've never heard no. You won't make an efficient wife because if you have to go with the flow and things aren't necessarily going as planned and your husband has to change gears for your best protection, you're going to flip out. Because you've never heard no. You don't know how to act. You don't know how to process those emotions.
Your first bout of unfairness can't be at school, or when they're 30.
You need to learn it. You have to understand things. And parenting is about teaching, and it's about direction. It's about guidance. It's about showing the way. It's not just about procreating and just having anybody in the world. It's about trying to create the best human beings that you possibly are able to. People who will be good for society, geniuses, world changers. And that's not going to be by being a homegirl. Every kid is different. But what I know is that kids like structure. Kids need structure. They require it. And they actually admire it. And a lot of times when kids become friends with their parents at a young age, they don't respect them. And when you have children who do not respect their parents, the parents who created them, how can they respect their teachers? How can they respect authority? How can they respect police? How can they respect laws? They will get into loads and loads of problems and trouble because they don't have that hierarchy mindset. I have to respect authority. Authority is people who are above me. They don't have that in their minds. Because they didn't have to respect you. Because friends get away with a lot. Your friends could joke with you, play with you. Your friends could ride a certain line. A lot of parents don't know the balance of being able to be cool with your kids and then also still be able to scold them. But there's a fine line between having a good relationship with your kids and being friendly with your kids and being friends with your kids. And not having them respect you, not having them take your word and know that that's law. I'm just being real. And I think that, for sure, I think that she put a lot of modern women into perspective. A lot of them be twerking with their kids online, on TikTok, thinking it's cute. It's not cute. Since y'all both shaking the same thing that y'all both got, she looking at you like y'all the same person, same age. You can't tell her nothing. What are you going to tell her? She got a TikTok twerking, you got a TikTok twerking. We the same. I definitely think she put a lot of people into perspective with this video. I'm telling you, because the more that it keeps going, I'm sure a lot of people are going to look at things like, well, I don't want my kids. This is the famous thing. Well, I don't want my kids to go out there and do stuff and feel like they can't talk to me. A lot of kids don't talk to their parents even if they can. They just choose not to. It's a rare occasion that kids are going to feel like they can talk to their parents. I'm just being real. Most kids do things and then talk to the parents later. Because they're learning life. They're trying to experiment and experience things and trying to figure things out. But guess what? You see that stability and that structure. When something go wrong and something go left, they're going to come to you because they respect you. They respect your decision-making process. A lot of these kids out here, they don't respect their parents' decision-making process. So they figure, I don't need to talk to them anyway because I got to give her advice. She be talking to me about her man. That's crazy. I be seeing her and her man fight. I be seeing her and her man argue. She don't got it together. How can I talk to her? They will try to go find their own way. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to come and rely on the parent with the structure. When they grow up, they're going to rely on the tools to parent their own kids. They're going to rely on the parent with the structure. Not the parent that was their homegirl or their friend who allowed them to just experience life and did not protect them or cover them. That's real. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you.